What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel. And today, we're going to be doing maybe the only real Madden experiment that has ever been done on YouTube, this channel, or anywhere else that actually has any sort of redeeming qualities and or value to you and how you play Madden. So we are coming fresh off the tails of our second team that we did for the Realistic Rebuild series, the Philadelphia Eagles. Ended up winning one Super Bowl, but maybe even more so than that, we drafted 3 Superstar X Factor players from the random Madden draft classes in that franchise, and all 3 of them had the exact same trait. All 3 of those players, I think they the round wasn't consistent. I think we had second, third, fourth round, maybe second, third. I'm going to say third round was the money round, but there could have been a second rounder. Either way, they all didn't attend the combine. They all had first round grades once you scouted them, and they all had hidden dev traits when you draft. Obviously, they have to have a hidden dev trait to X Factor. So I'm going to try today. This is an experiment that I have no idea how it's going to work out, but from the assumption that we have 3 Superstar X Factors, I'm going to go through a couple Madden drafts. We're going to see if we can find some of these players, and we're going to see if this holds true, so that when you are doing your Madden franchise drafts, if you see a guy that has not attended the combine, has a first round grade after you scout him, you should be getting yourself a Superstar X Factor. So obviously the clickbait title is how to draft Superstar X Factor players 100% of the time when they are available in your drafts. Let's get into it. Here we go. We got a live one. JT Lockhart, wide receiver from Texas A&M, first round grade, did not attend the combine. Now this is the earliest I've ever seen, because I'm going off this of a previous rebuild. I wasn't trying to find how to get X Factors, and I know for a fact that 2 of the 3 that I got were in the third round. I don't know if this first round's too high, but let's see. JT Lockhart, do you come out as an X Factor, young man? So to make this simple, I'm not always going to be able to draft the players, so we're going to go find out where he was, because he wasn't on the board when I was picking. Let's go to the NFL. There's Mr. JT Lockhart. He went at pick number 5 to the Houston Texans. 76, hidden dev trait, and it is Superstar. That's how many more? I want to get a couple more to at least prove that this is 100% factual, draftable evidence that you can use in your franchise modes as a big advantage, especially online. You watch my content, you're going to get just immediate advantages because you watch my stuff, that you're going to be able to draft these Superstar X Factors when they're available. You know, regardless of like if you need a wide receiver or not. Everyone wants Superstar X Factors. They become trade value. So let's see if this is a tried and tested method. We already got 4 for 4. I mean, we'll get at least one more, make it 5 for 5. I think that's enough to confirm what we all know. Now, there has to be a certain formula to it, right? It's not going to be every player that does not attend the combine that's in the first round is going to be that Superstar X Factor. As you can see, we got Anthony Noble, first round projected. Did not attend the combine, but always scout these players. See, he comes out with a second round grade. I'll be able to probably draft him with the Eagles, and if our method, our hypothesis is correct, he will not have hidden dev trait. He will not have Superstar X Factor. So it's not just combine, didn't attend. You have to do your scouting, and that little triangle, that little diamond there better come up as green. So here we go. We're super excited. We watched C4's video, but we didn't pay attention. And we see this guy, we think he's going to have hidden dev trait, going to be an absolute monster. And he turns out 68 normal. I mean, not a terrible player, definitely usable, but not the Superstar X Factor that you are looking for. Again, combine, first round grade when you scout him. Let's see if we can find one more of these guys. All right, so I've gone like 3 drafts, and I haven't seen the type of guy per se that we're looking for. And the Eagles are terrible right now. We get the number 1 overall pick. So I do have someone that's the closest alternative to not getting a guy that didn't attend the combine and comes out with a first round gain. We have a guy here in the 4th round, I think it was, or maybe the 5th, that didn't attend the combine and got a second round grade. So almost exactly what you look for. His stats look pretty good, but I don't think I'm going to go this far to say that he is going to be a baller. And he's still a really nice player, especially if you were sitting there in the 4th, 5th round. Getting a guy number 47. But I also, just at this point, while we're still trying to just spam our drafts and find some guys that 100% of the time are your X Factors, I will drop you a couple other things that I have learned in throughout my time being one of the best drafters in Madden here on YouTube. throughout these drafts. Just in case you haven't watched my videos, I'll give you a couple more tips while I continue to try and find and verify the didn't attend the combine first round scouted grade. If you ever watch my drafts, usually I can pad the ratings, the overall ratings, by getting UDFAs. Every year for offensive linemen, there's at least one UDFA that's going to be your stud. I wouldn't look at anyone that's below really a 5.5 combine grade. Like, there's not much there. These, for whatever reason, too, doesn't apply to centers. I don't know why. There's few and far between centers, but as you can see, right, guard. There's a 5.8, 33 reps. Okay, here's actually a good test that I want to prove to myself. So we'll get both these, that guy there, and I was looking over here at right tackle. So this is where you're like round 6, round 7. That's where you start picking. So this guy here, 36 reps on the bench press, second at his position. He's going to come, I think he's going to be at least 67 overall, if not higher. And he comes out 70 overall UDFA. I will say 9 times out of 10, there's at least one of these guys. So if you're hurting for offensive linemen, you understand that really anything over a 67 from rounds 3 on is tremendous value. You can just jump right to the front of the line and get an absolute stud at tackle. However, I have found there to be fool's gold, and it's at one position in particular, and that is guard. Now, sometimes you can get bamboozled by tackles that have this trait, but guard is more important. See how this guy has 33 reps. You kind of want to look for 32 plus, but look at that 40. He has a very quick 40. I have found that the whole highest bench press for an offensive lineman, which has existed in Madden in the last probably 2-3 years for sure. Usually if you go highest bench press, they get guys over 32. They turn to be really, really good. I have found out here in Madden 20 that when you combine a high bench press with a high 40-yard dash, you're going to get a guard that's a 58 overall. AJ Underwood, 57 overall. So the way that you dispel the strongest bench press for an offensive lineman myth and end up getting a bad player is when they have a very fast 40-yard dash time. Top 5 for sure. I would really be looking for guys that are outside of the top 10 with a high bench press to be completely certain, but I can almost guarantee you that you're going to get a guy that's between 56 and 59 overall if they have a top 5 in the 40-yard dash and over 32 reps on the bench press. All right, going to show how hard it's been 3 drafts since we've had a baller type undrafted free agent beast, monster, freak of nature. But here we go. We get another high bench press with fast 40. But look at that, man. This guy was UDFA. So he was outside of top 5 for 40-yard dash. So I think that's kind of the giveaway. But UDFA, high bench, 32 rep threshold at tackle. And we just got a 69 hidden dev trait. Artie Hardy. Awesome name as well. We finally hooked onto another one of these, hopefully, monster picks. We have Rick Durant, first round grade, mid-first round talent. I actually don't know if the talent has something to do with it, but did not attend the combine. He comes out 73 hidden dev trait, says we reached, as he's number 14 in true value. But we'll just have to see what that overall dev trait going to be. We're going to check out Monsieur Durant, and he is going to come out Superstar X Factor. So that's 5 players, 4-5. I almost want to try to get one more. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Okay, actually, we're going to cut it here because we also learned another lesson, which is kind of a perfect way to end this video. I've gone 7 more drafts, 6-7 more drafts into the future, trying to find even just a guy that didn't attend the combine. And man, they are few and far between. So I can't say for certain that it's 100% of the time that you get that guy that didn't attend the combine that once you scout him out, gives you that green diamond that says he's a first-round talent. I can't say it's 100%, but I've done 2 franchise modes. How many did we get today? 3? 2 or 3 guys? So that's 2 different franchise modes where I have fallen into that same style of player, and they've come out of Superstar X Factor. So take that for what it's worth. Take anything that you found out about the offensive lineman in case you've been living under a rock and haven't been watching my drafts about finding beast tackles, beast guards, knowing how to avoid the temptation of going high bench press, because if you see that fast 40-yard dash time, avoid. That's it for the tips and tricks for today, fellas. I hope that when you find that white whale, that magical dragon in your draft classes that didn't attend the combine, comes up first round grades, I hope You'll think about this video, you'll go out and draft him, and I hope that my nearly conclusive results yield you a superstar X Factor player. So thank you guys for watching. As always, if you picked something up today and you thought you learned something, smash that like button. If it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace